Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We are back on AEW Fight Forever. The last video that I did on Fight Forever, I ended up checking out the Stadium Stampede match. I never got to experience that match, so I figured, you know what, why don't I check it out and just see how it's designed to fit this game. And pretty much from what I got to experience, man, it was something else, man. It was something else. Although I will say what really let me down a lot is the fact that there wasn't that many people playing that mode specifically, so, but it is what it is. But we're back on Fight Forever, and I figured I really want to check out the Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch.
The following contest is an Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch.
An extremely dangerous match type where the ring is treated with explosive barbed wire. One wrong step and you could be toast. I like the sound of that. You know what? We'll try to recreate that barbed wire death match that Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley had at Revolution in 2021, I believe. I think it was 2021. I really wish they would add more arenas into this game. I really wish they would.
The following contest is an Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch.
It's an exploding barbed wire death match, one that no athlete wants to compete.
Making his way to the ring, Kenny.
The self-proclaimed god of pro wrestling. Oh my god.
And his opponent, Jon Moxley.
Alright.
You're going to want to remember this.
Looks like you've chosen the most dangerous match type. In this match, the ring will explode after 120 seconds. The wrestler closest to the ropes at the moment of detonation will take the most damage. Ooh, looks like I gotta stay away from the ropes then. Oh, damn, dude. Oh, man, it's already getting bloody right now. Less than a minute left until this stuff explodes. Oh, shoot. Oh, I was not expecting to put him through that. I like how the crowd in this game are just chanting holy you know what. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty crazy. Oh no. No. God damn it. Damn him, man. He really went for the Death Rider.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Jon Moxley.
Really beat me
Wow,
just
what an
like that.
amazing match.
Damn it, dude.
And we got to call it. We got to see it.
If I remember correctly, I think Jon Moxley actually beat Kenny Omega in their barbed wire death match at Revolution in 2021, if I remember correctly. I want to give that another go. I really liked what I got to see right there. We'll go with CM Punk. And then we'll have him verse MJF. Why not?
Contest is an Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch. And it is for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
Oh, shoot. I did not know it was going to be for the title. Oof. Okay.
Introducing the challenger, CM Punk.
The Best in the World made his AEW in-ring debut in September of 2021 at the All Out pay-per-view, regarded as one of the best AEW pay-per-views put together. Speaking of MJF, I noticed that he recently just turned heel after he left Daniel Garcia in a bloody pulp on an episode of either Dynamite or Rampage or Collision. Either one, but I do remember MJF, he ended up going for a low blow on Daniel Garcia and left him in a bloody pulp. It looks as if they're planning on building towards a match against one another for All In London, which, to be honest with you, like, I don't see how you could get a match like that and put it on a pay-per-view like All In. But then again, what do I know? Oh boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As far as CM Punk goes, I noticed that he ended up returning at Money in the Bank this past weekend, and this was after Drew McIntyre. He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, which he ended up winning earlier on in the night. Punk proceeded to then cost Drew the title, and as a result, Drew had an unsuccessful cash-in. There will definitely be some people who will argue that they could have advanced Drew and Punk's storyline without including the Money in the Bank briefcase. For me personally, I think they could have advanced the story between the two without including the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think the way they should have done it was, as Drew was on the cusp of getting the briefcase, CM Punk then comes out of nowhere, proceeds to attack Drew with whatever is in his surroundings, and then he helps somebody win the briefcase. Wow.
The winner of this match and new All Elite Wrestling World Champion, CM.
I ended up getting a trophy for that. Belt collector. I mean, if you guys remember CM Punk, as he was spending his final moments in AEW, he was the real world champion. We'll do one more. Let's see here. We'll do Pac versus... You know what? We'll do Pac versus Andrade El Idolo. And as far as the arena goes, we'll do Full Gear.
The following contest is an exploding barbed wire deathmatch.
This will be a highly exciting match.
Making his way to the ring, he is a bastard.
Holds singles wins over 2 AEW World Champions, Kenny Omega and Adam Page.
And his opponent, Andrade El Idolo.
Wrestled under a mask for the first 8 years of his professional wrestling career. In the context of the storyline, I can understand wanting to show people that Drew McIntyre is a man of his word when he said that he is going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and then win back the World Heavyweight Championship. But at the same time, I also think there could have been a better way to do so than including the briefcase, especially when that could have been used to elevate somebody new who is young and up and coming as well. It's about to come, man. It's about to come. I was gonna say, how did he tap? I was looking at his right hand and it doesn't look like he tapped.
What an exciting match we've had tonight.
Not too bad. I will say that. If Mox doesn't bleed, you are doing it wrong. I mean, people don't even have to do it right in order to get Moxley to bleed, especially since he bleeds in almost every match he wrestles in. I do want to get this off my chest. I remember before AEW Fight Forever came out, there were so many people who were so excited to be able to have an alternative to wrestling gaming. Like, a lot of people were really hoping for an alternative to come, especially when you take into account that we have dealt with playing the WWE video games for so many years in which every new entry has had little improvements to its game modes, to the visuals, etc. I will say this, while I do appreciate the fact that AEW and the developers over at Ukes are still putting together content to release for Fight Forever, at the same time, it does break my heart to know that not that many people are even interested in this game nowadays. It's gotten so bad to where last time I checked, the player counts for Fight Forever on Steam charts were very, very, very low. You know what? I want to check out the player counts on Steam charts. So here are the Steam numbers for Fight Forever, and its all-time peak was 1,428 players? Jesus Christ, dude. Only 23 people played within the last 24 hours, and only 12 people played like 40 minutes ago. Jesus, man, the fact that the player counts have sunk drastically since its launch is very disappointing. It really is. I do think it's really disappointing to know that there really isn't that many people who are bothering to continue playing Fight Forever, especially when there's still lots and lots of content being released for this game. And yes, you can make the argument that half of the content that gets released for this game should not be behind a paywall, but at the same time, you also have to consider the fact that AEW and those who got involved in developing this game, they got to figure out a way to make a return on their investment. So if that means putting some playable characters or some playable modes behind a paywall, so be it. I'm not a fan of it, don't get me wrong. I don't like that there are specific types of content for this game that's being locked behind a paywall, but at the same time, I understand why they're trying to do their best to make a return on their investment. It does break my heart to know that there isn't that many people who are even bothering to play AEW Fight Forever nowadays, even when the people over at AEW and the developers over at Ukes have been working together to try to put in as much content as they possibly can for us, the players, to indulge in. It still breaks my heart to know that not that many people really care to play this game nowadays, especially when I still think it's a good alternative to the WWE video games that we have been getting almost every single year. Now, there could have been a multitude of reasons, probably because the game was very buggy at launch to where it was unplayable. It could have been the slow distribution of updates to improve its performance, or it could have just been the content, some of it being locked behind a paywall, or how long it took for us to even get the content to begin with. There could be a multitude of reasons as to why people are not really interested in playing this game nowadays in comparison to before. I'm not too sure, but I do want to know from you guys, did you even give AEW Fight Forever a chance to begin with? And if so, Are you even still playing it nowadays? And if not, what made you decide that this is a game that isn't even worth your time? Or hell, if you did give Fight Forever a chance and you're still playing it to this day, what is it about Fight Forever that is still drawing you back in to still keep playing? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys have to say. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you're more than welcome to drop a like on it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Discreet, and I'll catch you in the next video.